Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Harneek Singh and I'm going to be your test invigilator today. What's your full name?
My complete name is Chahat.
What can I call you here during this interview?
You may address me by my first name, Chahat.
Alright. Can I see your identification, please?
Yes, sure, sir.
Alright. Fine, thank you. Now, in this first part of your interview, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Tell me, where do you live?
I live in a city named Lexical. It's a pious city having thousands of temples. People are so religious over here.
With whom do you live there?
I have been living there with my family since my childhood.
Fine. Now, let's talk about your home. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
To be honest, I live in a house consist of 6 rooms. Each member of my family has their own private room, and we have one backyard area itself.
Okay. Which is your favorite room in your home?
I like all the rooms of my house, but if I talk about one of them, so that would be my personal room because there I get some good space to concentrate as well as to study better over here.
Why do you think you're able to study well over there?
There are many reasons behind it because in my personal room I don't allow anybody while I'm studying
Why is it so?
because when anybody comes over there, so they create unnecessary sound which I don't like and which distracts me a lot.
Okay. Would you like to change anything in your home where you're living today?
Yes, of course, there is one thing I would like to change in my home. That's a backyard area. It's quite congested these days, and my father he faced a lot of challenges while parking his car. So in the future, if we get any chance, so we'll definitely make some amendments over here.
Okay. Now let's talk about gifts. Do you like receiving gifts?
Definitely yes. I love to accept different kind of gifts from my parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, from everybody.
Why?
I believe that gifts are the token of love and affection. Through this, we can easily share our feelings to another person, and we can easily show our gratitude.
Is there any other reason why people give gifts nowadays?
According to me, yes, there might be one reason behind it. Like these days, people they are quite indulged in their hectic schedule and they don't have enough time to talk to each other, even to have a face-to-face interaction. So just to have that bond good, they send gift to their family members as well as their friends.
Okay. So what kind of gifts do you like to receive?
It's a good question. I love to receive different kind of gifts from my family members as well as relatives. Majorly, I prefer to accept cloth items as well as some shoes even.
What gifts did you receive in your childhood?
As far as I remember that, so I used to receive different kind of gifts in my childhood, majorly toy items. So if I remember one of the gifts, so my grandfather he gifted me one woolen cap, which I used to wear a lot.
Do you still have it?
Yes, actually I still have it, but it's quite small in size, so I don't wear it.
Okay. Which is your favorite you have received till now? Any gift which you remember it's your favorite?
It's hard to choose one of them, but yes, I would say that's a pair of skates. My brother he sent from Australia. I had a special affinity toward learning skating in my 7th spring, so therefore he sent that pair of skates to me.
Are you good at purchasing gifts?
Not actually. To be very honest, I'm not at all good at purchasing gifts. I feel that might somebody would like this gift or not. So I prefer my sister as well as my mother sometimes to accompany me over there.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about this topic, what you're going to say. And you can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Here is your paper and pencil. And here is your topic. Describe a sport you would like to enjoy for the first time. There are some hints given here to help you to plan. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Your time starts now. Now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. Don't worry if I stop you. I will let you know when your time is up.
Okay, sir.
You may start now.
Being an athlete, so since my childhood I have been playing many sports and there are many more in my bucket list to play down the road. Similarly, if I talk about one sport which I would like to try in the future, so that would be rifle shooting game. There are many reasons behind this that why I would like to join this game. First of all, it's an individual game, so there would not be any chance of cheating. Apart from this, it's a game of concentration where very less physical activities are required. Additionally, I would say yes, a person can easily get name and fame through this game, as I have seen many international shooters having a good career in this, plus having a good name in their society. Talking more about this, when I would like to enjoy, I'm planning to pursue this activity in nearby future. That is after a couple of months when my cousin he will return from Australia. So we both are planning to go together at Delhi. At Delhi there is one range named as like World Cup range where all the big events held. Moving towards how would my experience will be, so I would say yes, my experience will be so amazing because I have a special affinity toward learning this game. I have a special interest towards their sports equipments, their palettes, their jacket, trouser, gloves, everything. I'm just obsessed with them. So all in all, I would say this is the game which I would like to try in the future.
Do you have any plan to teach this particular sport to someone?
As of now, I have not given a thought to it, but firstly, I would like to give a try. If I feel that okay, I could teach this thing to someone, so I will definitely.
Thank you. Could I have the booklet, paper, and pencil back,
Sure.
please? Thank you. Alright. Now you have been telling me about the sport you would like to enjoy for the first time. And I would like to ask you some general questions related to this. So let's talk about sports in general. Which is the most popular water sport in your country?
As far as I have observed, so India is a diverse country having so many sports, culture, traditions in it. Talking about one of them, so it would be hard to select. But yes, river rafting I have observed it is quite renowned in my country, as every year I would say millions of people go there at Rishikesh to pursue this particular activity. This is not only pocket friendly but also a thrilling activity which people enjoy a lot. So yes, this is one activity which people enjoy. Talking about past, so in the past people were not this much aware of water sport activity due to
Could you get
globalization.
an opportunity to do this sport activity?
Could you please repeat this question?
Why not? Could you get any opportunity to do this sport?
As of now, not actually. I didn't get any opportunity to pursue this activity. However, if I get a chance in the future, so I will not miss the boat.
Why do people like to do things near water?
As far as my opinion is concerned, so there are many reasons behind this thing. First of all, water attracts body and soul much. So this can be the reason. Apart from this, nowadays people have quite tight schedules. So just to get a break from the monotony of their schedule, they go to nearby beaches and sometimes nearby the lakes just to have a soothing effect. Additionally, I would say it's a well-known fact that it gives a blue mindset to the people, which refers to that body and soul feel more relaxed when they go towards the water. So these are the reasons. Talking about the water sport activities, so in India there are many water sport activities. So people generally go to pursue them even. For example, in the Goa, people prefer to do beach volleyball as well as.
Do you think schools nowadays encourage students to learn water sports?
In my opinion, yes. School nowadays they are actually motivating students to pursue such kind of activities because due to globalization there is a trend in India to pursue these kind of water sports activities. Moreover, I would say though there are not many schools teaching swimming and other water sports activities,
Why is it so?
there are certain reasons behind this due to lack of resources and lack of trainers, I would say, because in India people don't have much knowledge about this thing.
To have such activities in school, is it expensive or not?
What I believe, yes, it is expensive. If I talk about in local schools, so they are not able to manage such kind of expenses. Talking about convent schools, so somehow they manage because of their fees expenses are much higher than the local ones.
Alright, so is it a good idea for a school to teach swimming to almost every student?
As far as my knowledge is concerned, so yes, it's a brilliant idea for schools to teach students about swimming. What I believe, so swimming is a life-saving skill through which we can easily save people through the drowning cause, as it is a result of a survey that these days many of the students who are under 14 age, they are actually getting died because of this drowning act. So it would be great if schools can make students aware of this kind of skill.
Fine. Do you think government should spend money on developing facilities for water sports?
In my notion, yes, government should spend some money over these kind of developments, because through this people can actually make more career in such kind of activities.
What kind of a career can they make?
If a person is good in sports, so he can be a coach or he can give coaching to several students. Through this they can earn money and like some bread and butter for their family. So these kind of career opportunities they can. Apart from this, government is giving good amount of cash prize in the tournament, so students they can also win that. Plus, by winning these kind of prizes, they will get a chance to express themselves in front of many people.
Should we also give importance to other sports than water sports?
Yes, of course, we should give, because there are many sports in this world, and there are like few sports which we are not even aware of. So I think that we should know about each and every sport, because by playing such kind of sports we can be more physically fit, and it helps to make a person as healthy as a horse. Apart from this, these days students they are more into their technological gadgets, so they don't show interest while playing outside their home and in their schools even. They just want to have a seat in their particular room or to have like play video games and everything.
If schools encourage students towards sports, don't you think it'll affect students' academic performance?
In my point of view, not actually, because students who have interest they can easily grab this opportunity by taking participation in such kind of games and such kind of sports. However, academic performance will not affect much, as students they are much smart these days and they actually care about their personality as well as their image in the class. So if a student is good at study, so he can also pursue such kind of activities just to make himself in the pink of his health.
Thank you very much. That's the end of your speaking test.
Thank you, sir.
Hey viewers, thank you for watching us. This was the sample of Ielts speaking test. If you really want us to bring more such samples for you, like us, subscribe us, and we'll be there for you.